Two doctors are treating a man suffering from a severe lung condition. They explain that his constant marijuana smoking has made things worse, but it's just herbal. The patient protests. How can it be bad for you? One of the doctors calmly replies, nature isn't always harmless. Apple seeds contain cyanide, and there's a plant in my garden that can kill you if you sit under it for just 5 minutes. Just because something's natural doesn't mean it's safe. The man nods, finally understanding, and promises to quit smoking marijuana. After he leaves, the two doctors head to lunch. As they sit down, the second doctor asks, by the way, what's that plant in your garden that kills you if you sit under it? The first doctor smirks and says, oh, a water lily. The banker ran into his old friend Tom, an 80-year-old rancher, while in town. Tom had lost his wife about a year earlier, and rumor had it he was about to marry a mail-order bride. Being a good friend, the banker asked, Tom, is it true you're getting married again? Tom grinned. Sure is. She'll be 21 in November. The banker, a practical man, was a bit concerned. He figured a young woman that age might not be fully satisfied by an 80-year-old husband. Trying to be tactful, he said, Tom, maybe you should hire a young ranch hand to help you out around the place. Tom nodded thoughtfully. That's a good idea. I'll find one this afternoon. About 4 months later, the banker saw Tom again in town and asked, so, how's the new wife? Tom beamed. She's pregnant. The banker smiled, pleased his advice had helped. That's great news. And how's the hired hand? Tom puffed out his chest and replied, she's pregnant too. A man was selected for jury duty, but desperately wanted to get out of it. He tried every excuse he could think of, but nothing worked. On the day of the trial, he decided to give it one last try. As proceedings were about to begin, he stood up and said, Your Honor, may I approach the bench? When the judge nodded, he leaned in and said, Your Honor, I can't serve on this jury. I'm prejudiced against the defendant. The moment I saw that man over there in the blue suit, with those shifty eyes and that crooked-looking face, I thought, that guy's guilty. There's no way I can be fair. With an exasperated sigh, the judge said, Get back in the jury box. That man is his lawyer. A jockey was getting ready to ride a new horse in an upcoming race. Just before the start, the trainer pulled him aside and said, Listen carefully. With this horse, you've got to yell, Alley-oop, really loud in his ear every time you approach a jump. Do that, and you'll be fine. The jockey raised an eyebrow, thinking the trainer was a bit crazy, but agreed anyway. When the race began and they neared the first hurdle, the jockey ignored the strange advice. The horse plowed straight through the jump. Feeling embarrassed, the jockey tried whispering, Alley-oop at the next one. Same result. The horse smashed right through it again. By the third hurdle, the jockey decided to go all in and shouted, Alley-oop at the top of his lungs. The horse suddenly leapt gracefully over the barrier. For the rest of the race, the jockey kept shouting before each jump, and the horse cleared them perfectly. But because of the earlier crashes, they only finished third. After the race, the furious trainer stormed over. What happened out there? The jockey huffed. Don't blame me. There's something wrong with that horse. Is he deaf or something? The trainer threw up his hands and said, Deaf? No, he's blind.